Hi, guys, and welcome back to the Royal Celebrity. Now, today is another day with another controversy for the Sussex. Prince Harry has spent years fighting Britain press, calling his legal campaign a mission to expose unlawful media practices. But this week, that campaign suffered one of the biggest setbacks. A British High Court dismisses Harry's privacy lawsuit against the publisher of the Daily Mail, leaving him and six other high-profile claimants facing the possibility of millions of pounds in legal costs. Supporters say Harry is standing up for privacy and accountability. But critics, on the other hand, argue that the case simply failed because there was no enough evidence. So, what actually happened? And why did the judge ruled against Harry? And what could this mean to Prince Harry moving forward? Let us take a closer look. Prince Harry's battle with the British media did not begin yesterday. For decades, he has blamed intrusive press coverage for much of the trauma in his life, including the relentless attention surrounding his mother, Princess Diana. Since stepping back from royal duties, he has repeatedly said he wants to challenge what he believes is unethical practices within the British press. Over the past few years, Prince Harry has won or settled several legal action against different newspaper groups. That history made many people wonder whether this latest lawsuit would produce another victory. Instead, the outcome was different. And what was this lawsuit about? Now, the case was brought by Prince Harry along with six other well known figures, including Elton John, Elizabeth Hurley, and Sadie Frost. Together, they accused Associated Newspapers, the publisher of the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday, of obtaining private information through unlawful methods over many years. The allegations included claims involving illegal information gathering and other intrusive practices. The company insisted its journalism was lawful and argued that claimants could not prove otherwise. After months of hearing, the case finally reached the judgment. And here is the judge's decision. The High Court entirely dismisses the lawsuit. Judge Matthew Nicklin concluded that the claimants had not presented sufficient evidence to prove that the associated newspapers had obtained information unlawfully. Importantly, the ruling did not say intrusive reporting never occurred in the British media generally. Instead, the judge found that in this specific case, the evidence presented was not enough to establish the alleged wrongdoing against the publisher. For Harry, it marked one of the most significant legal defeats of his campaign against the British press. And why do you think evidence became the key issue? Throughout the trial, one of the biggest challenges involved proving exactly how certain newspaper stories had been sourced. The court had arguments that suspicious reporting alone could not automatically be treated as a proof of an illegal activity. A witness statement that had once appeared important to the claimant's case also came under intense scrutiny, weakening parts of the overall argument presented in court. Ultimately, the judge concluded that the legal threshold required to prove the unlawful information gathering had not been met. Now, let us look at the financial consequences. Even though the legal battle may not be over, Associated Newspaper is now seeking to recover the substantial legal cost following its victory. The exact amount that the claimant may ultimately have to pay remains uncertain, and the future hearings are expected to determine those issues. Reports also indicate that insurance arrangements could become an important factor in deciding who is responsible for covering those costs. Now, how do you think Harry responded? Prince Harry did not accept the judgment quietly. According to multiple reports, he described the ruling as whitewash and suggested that the broader issue surrounding media's accountability remains unresolved. Harry has long argued his legal campaign is about more than just his own experience. He says it is intended to encourage a greater accountability within the section of press and to protect future victims of unlawful intrusion. Whether additional legal steps will follow remains to be seen. Now, the Associated Newspapers viewed the decision very differently. The publisher described the judgment as a complete vindication of its journalism. From the company's perspective, the ruling confirms that the serious allegations made against it were not supported by sufficient evidence. The publisher has consistently denied any unlawful conduct throughout the proceedings. Now, finally, this case might be bigger than one royal. It touches on large questions about privacy, press freedom, and the level of evidence required to prove a misconduct in court. Supporters of Prince Harry argue that powerful media organizations should face rigorous scrutiny when it comes to accusations of unlawful conduct. Others believe that a ruling demonstrates that serious allegations require equally strong evidence before the court can rule against the publishers. Those competing perspectives are likely to keep this debate alive for long after the legal proceedings are concluded. In the end, the courts decides cases based on evidence, not headlines, not emotions, or public opinions. In this case, the judge concluded that the allegations against associated newspapers were not supported by sufficient evidence. And that's a principle many believe is essential to a fair justice system. For some, this ruling is a reminder that no one, not even a prince, is above the burden of proof. If Prince Harry wants to challenge the press, he must do so with evidence strong enough to withstand the legal scrutiny. When serious accusations fail in court, it is understandable that publishers see the judgment as a vindication of their reporting. What do you think? Was this the right decision by the court? Or do you believe Harry still has a valid case despite this setback? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.